What's up, my YouTube people? So today is Friday, which means we have some new releases on the calendar, and I am going to do a sales prediction right now on the new Young Jeezy album, The Recession 2. Now, I always got to talk a little bit about the artist and what I think about their career trajectory first. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So when Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101 came out, I was the biggest fucking Young Jeezy fan out there. I mean, I never had like a snowman shirt or anything like that, but like, I just thought he was super fire. I mean, to this day, that album is still fire. Like, I still go back to that and listen to it sometimes. And I was watching the Versus battle last night, and some of the songs, I was like, okay. I might do a whole nother separate video on that battle and my thoughts on it, but I don't think he played his best songs. But I guess it was good for the culture, right? So, then he put out the Inspiration, Thug Motivation 102, and that one was super fire too. And in a way, at the time when that dropped, I liked it better than 101 at the time. But in retrospect, I actually prefer Thug Motivation 101. I think it's aged much better, and you can still go back to it and listen to it. Whereas 102, I tried to go back and listen to that, and that didn't age as well. So 101 is much better. But like I said, when 102 came out, I was a gigantic fan. Then the Recession came out, and to me, oh, well, hold on. Okay, so the Recession came out. That was decent. Put On with Kanye, that shit is fire. To this day, that shit is like amazing. I still listen to that track all the fucking time. Kanye murdered that track. I think that is, to this day, Kanye West's best feature he's ever done. Like, I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I think that's the best feature he's ever done. He killed it. He has the best part in the song. He murdered Jeezy on his own song. That's just a fact. I don't know if he wrote that verse or whatever, because Kanye does writers and things, but the way he was melodic with the auto-tune and everything on there, it was just so good. And that was right around the time of 808s and Heartbreak, and he was in that mode, and it was just super fire. So then he put out TM103, Hustler's Ambition, and that's what I was going to say. That, to me, was his last good album, and that was almost 10 years ago, 2011. That was his last good album, his last high sales album. And, well, he had a couple that did okay, but in terms of Jeezy standards, he just super fell off after there. And he's put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6 albums since then, and they've all been trash. Haven't liked a single one of them. It's just the energy felt off. And you know what? Maybe Jeezy grew as a person and he just couldn't get into that trap persona anymore. I don't know what it was, but they were all trash and they sold horribly. I mean, they still did okay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it wasn't like he did Blueface numbers in the first week or something, but they just weren't good. So now he put out the Recession 2. Haven't listened to it yet, so I can't give my opinion on it. I can't give you guys a review on it. But I will say this. I don't have a good feeling about it. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what I think, and I'm going to go into it with an open mind. But after you've been disappointed with over half of Jeezy's discography, you start to think to yourself, maybe he doesn't have it anymore. You know what I mean? So are the sales going to be good? No, they're not. They're not going to be good. At the most, I think it'll do maybe 35K in the first week. Maybe 40 at the most, because of the Versus battle. He might get a little more extra attention drawn to it. But I don't think so. Because it's not like he played all the songs on his new album. He was playing all his old hits. And that's what people want to hear from Jeezy, his old stuff. They don't want to hear his new stuff. So I don't think it's going to sell very well. Probably going to do 2 Chainz numbers, which I think 2 Chainz is going to do maybe right at 30,000. It might do a little bit more. I can't see it going. If it hits 50K, that'll be a huge win for him. But I think it's going to do in the neighborhood of 30 to 40K, in that little range. At the most. If, like I said, if it hits 50, I'll be very surprised. I just don't think that Versus battle is going to help him enough to make people want to go listen to his new stuff. They're just not interested in it. They're just not. So 30 to 40K, that's my prediction, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below of your favorite Jeezy album and his discography. Do you like his recent output? I don't. So, again, thank you for watching. You guys have a blessed weekend.